do much. Like, I can go for Encore and stuff, but apart from that, it doesn't really do much. Let's see if the Falinks can one-shot Arceus. Can you one-shot a +1? You can. You ain't gonna see this anywhere else. A Falinks getting a KO on an Arceus. Setting the record straight right here, y'all. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. Falinks is a really cool mon that you don't see very much. It has a cool ability that can actually take advantage of all the Intimidate spam that's being used in the format right now with stuff like Incineroar, Salamence, Tauros, and a few other things that have Intimidate. There's also like a lot of stat lowering moves like Snarl and a few other things. Icy Wind being pretty common on like Ninetales and a few other mons. And it's actually a fighting type in a format that doesn't really have the best fighting types apart from like Sneasler and Annihilate. So it also has a really cool unique move with no retreat, giving it a +1 stat boost to all of its stats. So being that it has kind of mediocre stats to begin with, it kind of really does rely on this move to be somewhat decent. But it's kind of a team that kind of is built to support this Falinks. So we're going to see if it actually can work and how it is currently in the current Regulation H metagame. So it's teamed by Nyx. I think we featured a few of their teams recently on the channel. It's making a bunch of really cool teams. You guys want to use this team? Rental up in the corner. This team does not have a paste. So if it does have a paste, when I'm uploading this, I'll add it to this description down below. But if not, there's no paste for this team, at least when I'm recording this. But I got some pretty cool stuff on this team. We're going to run through the team. We're going to hop in some games. So the main thing this team's actually built around is the Falinks. It's pretty much a Life Orb, kind of more of a standard set with the Terra Steel just to dodge those Fairy type moves. You kind of need the no retreat to start doing solid damage and being somewhat survivable. So if you really need that defensive Terra, you can actually use it for that. So, and you also have the Iron Head there to get the extra Steel type bonus damage if you really want that as well. But apart from that, you're just going to be going for no retreat and just trying to shit damage. Taking advantage of your Defiant, maybe you can get a +1 boost to something. So from something that lowers your stats. You got the Magmar on this team with the Flame Body, Follow Me with the Eviolite. Pretty much what this thing does is goes for Taunt and it sits and spams Follow Me. It's kind of all it really does. It just sits on the field and doesn't really do that much. And it kind of tries to burn physical attackers too with the Flame Body chance of that 30% burn. So kind of what it does. Loaded Dice backs Caliber with the Scale Shot, Icicle Spear. Apart from that, it's pretty a standard set. Focus Sash, Whimsicott with Encore, Tailwind, more of a speed control for this team. Got the Grassy Seed, Sneasler on this team with Stellar Terra. Kind of interesting. I mean, it makes sense because you have 4 different types of moves on your team that are all different types. But we're going to see how that goes. I haven't seen Stellar Terra Sneasler at all, so see how that does. And you've got your standard AV Rillaboom on this team with Terra Fire, so kind of more of a, most of it's a kind of a standard team. Got a few different things on this team, like a few different Terras and stuff, but we'll see how this team does. Let's hop in some games. Alright, we're here in the game. The first game I do with this team for you guys, and I'm going against a team that has a bunch of legendaries. And he has some other random, she has a level 29 and 33 Venusaur on his team. What is he doing? Is this an actual little, like, legit team, or is this like some little kid that has like an in-game team they're just using? Kind of looks like a 5-year-old team if I'm being real. We all had the team that kind of looked like this back in like the older generations when we were playing way back in the day. At least I know when I did. I didn't know any better back then though, because I was like a 5-year-old, so whatever. What are we going to bring here? It's actually a really good match for Falinks. I'm actually going to bring the Falinks Whimsicott here. I could go Terra Steel. Terra Steel actually looks pretty good. It dodges all the moves from the 3 legendaries he has. I'm not even going to take into consideration the Venusaur or the War Turtle. If he brings them, it's just kind of free for me. I'm just going to take into consideration the legendaries and the Charizard on his team. What else do I want to bring here? I think I just bring the Rillaboom and I bring the Sneasler in the back. I think that's kind of what I roll with this game. Kind of don't really have too much for the Eternatus with this squad, though. Actually, I didn't think about that before I clicked confirm. I don't have much to hit Eternatus, but whatever. Maybe I could have brought the Baxcalibur instead. We're going to see if that bites me in the ass. He's Mewtwo Arceus, that makes sense. I think what I do here is I have to Terra turn 1. I'm going to Terra Steel turn 1 and go for no retreat. And then I'm just going to go for the Tailwind here. I'm assuming if he brought this too, he has a Eternus in the back and probably Charizard. I don't think he brought Venusaur or War Turtle because they're all under-leveled. He could have, though, I guess. If it's a 5-year-old, he probably doesn't know any better, so... I'm going Terra Steel here just to dodge like a Psychic type move or a normal type move here, hopefully. I don't think I'm going to use the Terra on anything else on this team, so I might as well use Terra here. There's the no retreat. I actually outspeed, even under Tailwind, I actually outspeed Mewtwo. That's surprising. Get all my stats up to +1. I just can't switch now, though. Hyper Beam. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go YOLO. It's good for me, though, because he can't move on this next turn. I'm glad I went Terra Steel. I've eaten that. Eaten that really well. I'm gonna close combat here. If the Falinks can get a KO on the Arceus, I'll be impressed. I'm actually gonna encore him into Side Strike, I think. I'm hoping he actually just gets rid of the Mewtwo, or not the Mewtwo, the Whimsicott here, because the Whimsicott doesn't really do much. Like, I can go for Encore and stuff, but apart from that, it doesn't really do much. Let's see if the Falinks can one-shot Arceus. Can you one-shot a +1? You can. You ain't gonna see this anywhere else, a Falinks getting a KO on an Arceus. Setting the record straight right here, y'all. Gets rid of the Whimsicott, that's what I wanted. Gives me a free switch into the Rillaboom here so I can get some passive recovery onto the Falinks. I have Assault Vest too. I think the only real shitty thing here is, like, I don't really have much to hit these mons. Like, I have Iron Head that hits both for neutral damage, but, like, apart from that, I don't really have much for both. So I'm just gonna go start going for damage on Arceus. I think that's the bigger threat here, and then I'm just gonna fake out Mewtwo. I'm Assault Vest, so if he goes for, like, a poison type move on me, that's fine. He can't hit me. He can hit me with, like, a dragon type move, I guess. If I can get a flinch, that'd be great too. But, like, it's not going to be doing very much. I do get a flinch, so I get the double flinch. That's nice. That's really nice. I'm getting my, like, health back, too, so where it's kind of recovering my Life Orb chip. I'm just going to Iron Head again. And get rid of this Eternus. Then Woodhammer here. I kind of want to U-turn out, but I don't think U-turn's going to one-shot Mewtwo. And, like, if I go into Sneasel, I for sure die to Side Strike, so... I don't want to U-turn out if I don't have to. I outspeed Mewtwo because I have Tailwind, that's why. I forgot I have Tailwind. I was going to say, I don't know how I outspeed you. I have Tailwind. He has Fire Blast? Oh, that's unfortunate. Usually they don't run Fire Blast, they just run Flamethrower. I probably would have tanked Flamethrower pretty well, though, because I was at +1. Or actually, I was at neutral because I used Close Combat, I forgot. Solid amount of damage still, though. The good thing is I have Sneasler, so I think from this range, even like a Grassy Glide probably takes him out. Or at least it should. It's 4 times resisted, so I don't know if it will, but... Going into the Sneasler, I think as long as I get the KO here on the Mewtwo, I should be good. I don't know what the Eternus has to really one-shot me. I guess Dynamax can, and it'll do a shit ton of damage, but I don't know if it's going to one-shot, depending on his build. I could just Throw Chop here, too. I think I'm just going to Throw Chop. That should be enough to get a KO. And then I'm going to Grassy Glide here. See if this gets the KO. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna be really pissed if it doesn't. It doesn't get the KO. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have known. It's 4 times resisted, so... Fire Blast. I guess that's fine. I don't care. It's gonna be the Sneasler versus the world now, though. He can still win if I'm being real. I think he can actually still win the game. I'm pretty sure a throw chop from this range does take the Eternus out. He does have Charizard, so... If he has Air Slash on Charizard, I actually still lose, which is funny. He's really thinking about it here, but I don't know. There's not much to think about. It's either you have the move or you don't. You just click a move. Terra. Terra Dark. That's interesting. You just make yourself weak to close combat, though. Like, unless you have Air Slash here, like, I don't know what you're gonna do. What do you have to one-shot me? Fly. Okay. I have Protect, so that doesn't matter. He's also running a physical Charizard, which is really weird. I mean, if you really... I guess you can run it if you really want to. Like, it gets physical, like Dragon Dance, and I think it's Belly Drum and stuff, but... Now I just click Close Combat. Like, unless you're Sash, you're dead. I think my opponent choked big time. I don't think he should have went Terra Dark. If I were him, I would have just stayed Flying Fire typing, because there's a chance that Dire Claw doesn't one-shot him from full. I think that was a misplay there. I think my opponent choked. I'll take the win, though. The Falinks put in a shit ton of work. That's what we're here for. You got a KO on an Arceus from full health. That's really nice. I'll take it. It's still a really close game, though. I didn't think that match was going to be that close, considering he had like a Venusaur and a War Turtle in Team Preview, so... That's just those legendaries, though. They're really difficult to try to get around with a lot of these Regulation H teams, because... Spoiler, you're not allowed to... You're not prepared for that stuff, so... I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we hear the game. My opponent has a full-on, like, copy-paste rental team, pretty much. It's kind of what this is. I think the one good thing here is, like, I have a pretty good... I guess a decent match. I won't say a pretty good match. I have an okay matchup into his team. It really depends what he brings. I think what I do here is that I really like the Baxcalibur. Looks really good into his team, especially under Tailwind. I think I'm going to lead Baxcalibur, Whimsicott here, lead. Terra Steel Falinks ain't too bad into his team either. I think I'm going to bring that here. I also want to bring it. It's either the Sneasler or I just bring the Rillaboom by itself. I don't know if I bring Falinks here. I kind of really want Sneasler and Rillaboom on the same team. Look really good versus him. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to bring, instead of the Falinks, I'm just going to bring the Sneasler Rillaboom. We're going to see if I'm wrong, though. I think the Sneasler is a little bit better here because of the poison typing. Allows me to hit a few more things. Like, I don't have to commit a Terra just to go for, like, solid steel type damage. I just hit way harder to begin with. This ain't too bad. He's forced to go Terra here, or he's forced to protect the Amoonguss on turn 1. If he goes for, like, Rage Powder, he has to Terra Water or Terra Fire or something to dodge a move. It's a really good lead for me here. If he doesn't DC, that's close. I thought he was going to DC on me. I'm just going to Icicle Spear here. Like, he's forced to Terra. It's either he tears the Amoonguss here or he tears the Garchomp, I think. Like, the Garchomp's really risky to Terra that thing because I can just go for Moonblast and outspeed him anyways. I'm gonna go after the Amoonguss here, and I'm just gonna go for the Tailwind. Draw. Incineroar's coming in. Here comes the Incineroar. There it is. That literally does nothing. I wish I would've went for Scale Shot, at least it would've did more damage. I thought he would just stay in or protect though, I guess. He opted to just switch and get the Intimidate off and then go for the Terra Steel Garchomp. I can tell you right now my opponent's team is a full-on rental team. This ain't his team. I don't know how many fucking times I've went against the same team already. I just can't really do much. I can go for Scale Shot here. I think I just protect. Protect. I can actually lock him into Rock Slide too. Funny enough here. Which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to lock him into Rock Slide. If he doesn't fake me out, that is. He might go for Fake Out onto me. He actually fakes out the Whimsicott. That's surprising. I would have faked out the Excalibur, but whatever, I guess. Unfortunately, I couldn't fake him out. I just get critted anyways. I don't even get critted, I just die. I go into Sneasler here. Sneasler just puts on a fuck ton of pressure now. Sneasler puts on the pressure now. I think what I do here is I actually switch out the Excalibur into the Rillaboom here. And then I just start going for close combats. I think what he does, he switches out Incineroar and he goes into Amoonguss, and he protects Garchomp here. Unless he's Scarfed. He could be Scarfed Garchomp too, but I outsped him, so I don't know if that's really the case. Get the defense boost. No Protect though. I predicted that play down to a T, but he never went for Protect for whatever reason, so whatever. I'll take a clean KO on the Garchomp. That opens the door for the Excalibur later in the match, so that's fine by me. I think he just goes into Incineroar here again. Gets the Intimidate off. Tries to put something to sleep. My only thing is, like, I don't really have much here. Like, I can't do shit. Like, can't not really do anything here at all. I think I just fake out myself. I go for Fake Out onto the Amoonguss. And I just protect here. I think he fakes out the Sneasler on this turn to try to Spore me. I think I'm actually going to U-turn out here onto the Amoonguss. He's not going to go for damage onto the Amoonguss here. I'm just going to stay in close combat. I think close combat still probably KOs him. He lives. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know how he lived. I'm going to be pissed if he goes for, like, Flare Blitz onto the Excalibur on the way in here. It's going to be really, really pissed. If I lose the Excalibur here, I think I actually lose the game, so I literally have nothing for Amoonguss. There's the knockoff. Lose the loaded dice. There's the Spore. We'll see how much Icicle Spear still even does. He might have Protect too. I don't know if the Amoonguss has Protect or like Paw and Puff. I still gotta go for Icicle Spear here. And then I'm gonna try to get my... Try to Protect here if I get a first turn Wake Up. Draw. What else do you have? Ninetales, okay. I need like at least a 3 or a 4 hit of an Icicle Spear here. I need about 4. I need another one. Oh yes, well now I'm gonna need like 5. The Citrus Berry, they're gonna at least need like 4. At the very least need 4, I just get 2. Of course I get 2, of course I do. I never get the good luck. I never get the good luck to win the game. The game doesn't want me to win. It wants me to lose. It's trying to actively make me lose. Make all the correct plays and I just keep getting fucked. I mean, I'm gonna Icicle Spear again, I guess. I'm dead here. He's just gonna go for Blizzard. Goes for the Blizzard here. I'm gonna try to go for Dire Claw, I guess. I somehow outspeed. I don't know. I don't even know if I outspeed here, actually. I literally don't even know if I outspeed him. And if it actually KO because I'm already at like -1. I think what he actually does here is he actually switches the Amoonguss out and goes into the Incineroar to get another Intimidate off. I think that's what he actually does. I'm gonna switch out and do into the Rillaboom here. Here comes the Incineroar. I am predicting this guy's play is down to a fucking T. I really am. I gotta start making some predictions here. I really do. There's the Blizzard. I don't think I live that. What I gotta do here is I go into Sneasler here. I fake out the Ninetales. I'm pretty sure I outspeed Incineroar. I gotta try to Wake Up here. Dire Claw. I think I get rid of this thing. Actually, I'm gonna go for Dire Claw into the Ninetales. I'm gonna fake out the Ninetales on this turn too. If he's smart here, he just goes for like Flare Blitz. He doesn't even go for Fake Out though, I think. He'll actually get the first turn Wake Up though. Doesn't do enough. I should have went Stellar Terra. I get the poison, but it doesn't matter that much, I don't think. I'm still dead here. Or probably he just wants to fucking Intimidate spam. What a fucking scumbag. What a fucking scumbag you are. You are a fucking shithead. You already pretty much win the game. I think he pretty much already wins here, but he wants to make sure, and he wants to fucking Intimidate spam me to death. Down to like -3. That's what he really wants to do here. I don't have terrain either anymore, so I mean, I guess what I can do here is I can go for Protect. I guess I go for Protect and like Terra Fire to dodge a Blizzard and just let the poison get rid of him. I can do that here. I don't know if it really pays using a Terra Fire here. I kind of want the Stellar Terra though for the Sneasler to maybe win that way. I kind of want to keep my Grass typing. I really do. I don't think I live of Blizzard here, though. That's the issue. I'm going to go Stellar Terra. I'm going to go for Stellar Terra, and I'm going to Dire Claw here. Actually, I'm going to Throat Chop. I'm going to Throat Chop. Because I think he just goes for Rage Powder here, if I'm being real. And then I'll Wood Hammer. I don't have any more terrain up either, so I'm kind of fucked. Wait, he's Choice Scarf. He's Choice Scarf Ninetales. He's scarfed. Well, now there's no way I win for sure. If I would have had my grassy terrain up, I would have still probably been able to just get rid of it here, but if I knew he was scarfed, I also would have just protected. I didn't know he was scarfed. I mean, there's a small chance I can maybe win here. It comes down to whatever moves he has on the Amoonguss. I'm at like -2 attack already though, so like I really don't know if it matters. I think what he does here, if he has Pollen Puff, he goes for Fake Out and he goes for Pollen Puff on this turn to get him back to full health. I think he just, if that's the case, he just goes for it and wins the game. This guy plays like an absolute fucking scumbag. That's a problem with a lot of these Japanese players. They don't even use their own teams. They just use a copy-paste rental team and then they use the team they play like fucking scumbags. There, well, show me Pollen Puff, because I guarantee you that's what you have. There it is. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am so fucking done. I am done. I don't think even at like -2 with the Stellar Terra boost, like I get a KO with close combat here. He just goes for Rage Powder anyways, I think. What a fucking shithead this guy is. You are an absolute fucking shithead. Fuck you. Why I really wish that they wouldn't allow people to use like rental teams on the ranked ladder, because a lot of these people think they're way better than they actually are because they just use a rental team. They have no idea how to actually build their own team. They just use everybody's rentals. I guarantee you the ranked ladder, hopefully going into Generation 10, they make it so you cannot use a rental team on the ranked ladder, that you have to build your own team to use it on the ranked ladder. And the rentals are only restricted to casual play. I think that's what they really need to do. There are going to be a lot of different like people on the ranked ladder that actually know how to play the game and use their own teams. Ranked ladder would be way different without rentals, I can tell you that. It would be way more fun. You'd see a lot more diversity if that was the case. I don't need to have people like this that think they're way better than they are, then that wouldn't be on the ranked ladder. This is casuals, but whatever. My opponent won, who cares? He could have won the match 5 minutes earlier, but he chose to stall the game out and play the way he did. There you go. Whatever, I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we hear the game. These are the teams I like going against. My opponent has a crazy cool team. Porygon 2, Galarian, Weezing, was that Mudbray or I think it's Mudbray. I forgot the name of the horsey. I haven't seen it in forever. Pincurchin, Torkoal, and Lurantis. So it's like a Trick Room team, I think. Pretty much like a Trick Room team. I gotta do something to try to like make it so he can't set up Trick Room. I think that's the main thing I'd have to do here. I think I just leave Falinks. I'm gonna leave Falinks here. Do I have Helping Hand on this? I think I do. I don't. I thought I had a Helping Hand. I don't know, I kind of want to just leave like Double Fighting type here. Like Double Fighting type just looks really good into his team. I'm gonna leave the Double Fighting type here. What else do I want to bring? I think Rillaboom's pretty good here. I'll bring Rillaboom. I don't think I'll bring the Baxcalibur in the back. The Terra Poison doesn't look too bad. I can just go like full offense into my opponent's team. I can't let him set up Trick Room, because if he sets up Trick Room, then we're gonna have a problem. Porygon 2 Weezing, I'm fine with that actually. Neutralizing Gas, it doesn't really matter that much here, so whatever. I'm just gonna double into Porygon. I'm just gonna full send into Porygon 2 and make it so he can't set Trick Room. The only way he dodges this is if he happens to be Terra Ghost. If he's Terra Ghost here, that's a million IQ play. He is Terra Ghost. Oh, what a play. I mean, that's kind of an obvious play, I guess. It's probably why he let it. He was like, yo, I'm Terra Ghost, I don't care. Wow. He literally just dodged everything. He's like, wow, this guy just literally tried to kill me. Great. Great play though, and he has Will-O-Wisp. Great play, I guess. It worked out for him. I think the shitty thing with my squad too is like what I brought here is like everything gets wrecked by Will-O-Wisp. So now what the Sneasler has turned into here is now it's turned into a hack spot. Now I just sit here and try to hacks the Weezing with Dire Claw. That's really what it turned into. I kind of want to go Terra Steel here and just go for like no retreat. I really do. I think that's what I do here. I'm going to go for no retreat and Terra Steel. And then I'm just going to start going for hack spot stuff. I guess I can go for Throw Chop too, but it's literally not going to do anything. I think I'm going to start going for like Sleeper Para Chance. That Terra Ghost play literally fucks me over there. I guess it was obvious, but I didn't really think about it until I already clicked my moves, so that's my fault. Play rough Weezing, what the fuck? And he gets the attack drop, but I don't have Defiant. I was gonna say I get a Defiant proc, but I don't have Defiant. So I just go right back to neutral pretty much. Kind of just sitting here like at the will of him now because he has Trick Room, but he's just going to keep outspeeding me. Now he's going to go into Torkoal. Here comes Torkoal. There it is. He's like, oh, he goes Terra Steel. Oh, I'm going to go right into my fire type. There's the Will-O-Wisp. I can't have too much fun. Don't let the Falinks have too much fun now. I don't even think, even if you wouldn't have Will-O-Wisp me, I don't think this even KOs him. It's like at neutral. Like, I don't think this KOs you at all. Yeah, that wouldn't have KO'd you. Can I get a sleep? Good. Right on cue. That's what I needed. I mean, that helps me a little bit here. I don't know. I'm still kind of fucked. Like, I don't know. I think I just let the Falinks drop here. He's going to click Eruption. Like, I have nothing to really stop that here. I could have maybe saved my Terra for a Terra Poison on the Excalibur, but I don't know if it really matters here. I'm going to try to get rid of the Weezing. I think that's my main priority so I can have my abilities back. Oh, he's just going to withdraw so he gets his stun up. I guess I could have predicted that too, just so he gets his stun up. He clicks Eruption, I just die here actually. I'm dead. This is like a prime example of one of those matches where like you have a really bad turn one and then you just proceed to like get fucked the entire match. Like you just get absolutely destroyed the rest of the match off of a turn one, like a bad play. I mean, it's working out for my opponent. That Terra Ghost worked out wonders for my opponent. It really did. I mean, the main good thing here is like I have Fake Out for the Torkoal, so I don't have to catch an Eruption to the face at least. But like he still is gonna have like he's gonna have superpower here. I'm gonna have to try to eat a superpower. What do I want to else do? What else do I want to do here? I think I just Icicle Spear. I can maybe eat one superpower. Depends on if he's actually like what his moveset is though, and like what he's holding as an item. I barely eat that actually. Plus he gets the defense boost too, so I don't think that's gonna KO even if I get 5 hits. I need a crit. Can I get a crit here, please? I only land 4. I think the good thing is though is I have the I think U-turn, even at +1 probably gets a KO on him. Hopefully it does, because otherwise I'm fucked. And I'm going to go for Scale Shot here onto the Torkoal, I think. That does nothing. That literally does nothing. If I knew it would have did that small amount of damage, I would have just went for Glaive Rush. That literally does nothing. I think another thing is I kind of use my Terra too early on here too. I guess Terra Fire would have been really nice to have here. That just fucking that's even through an Assault Vest. That's crazy that even one-shots me. I don't know how there's any way I win now because he's just able to get the Trick Room up for free, I think. Like, I'm not doing enough damage. That's the problem I'm having. I'm not doing enough damage with my moves. He just gets Trick Room up for free here, and I think he just wins the game with Wheezing. He burns me with Wheezing, and he just wins, I think. Only way is if I can get, like, a Glaive Rush crit on the Porygon, and I think I still die to Torkoal, so I'm going to Scale Shot here again. It doesn't matter, I just miss. I just miss, and I just automatically lose. This match where I just got, like, absolutely just, like, fucking bent over and fucked sideways from the get-go. You could not have asked for, like, a worse game in my favor. Like, I literally, from turn one, from that turn one play of him going Terra Ghost, I could not catch a break. He landed all the Will-O-Wisp. I'm missing Constant. I missed a move that was really crucial there. I guess I shouldn't have went Terra Steel on the Falinks there, too. That was kind of a bad play. I should have saved my Terra, but whatever. At that point in the game, I didn't think it really mattered that much. That Terra Ghost there just fucked me, and like from that point forward, like there was no way I could really win the game. Props to my board there, though, I guess. He kind of seen through what I really wanted to do, and he was like, "Oh, I have Terra Ghost." That literally makes you do nothing. He just went for it. I can't believe I lost. I lost to a team with a Lurantis on it, y'all. That's a new low. I got a lot to say about Falinks, that's for sure. I don't think it's going to be that good. So let's talk a little bit about this team. Alright, as for this team, is Falinks any good? I think Falinks at the very best is probably mid. And that's if you just go for like no retreat and you get the Omni boost off of no retreat. I think even then like Falinks is just really mid. The main issue I had with Falinks, especially using this team, is you really need to have the setup to actually start doing solid damage or getting like a boost off of Defiant. It just doesn't hit hard enough and it's not bulky enough to really eat hits. That's the main issue with it. And I think that's the main reason why I don't think Falinks is really that good, especially being like a fighting type in a format that doesn't really have the best of fighting types, apart from like a handful like Sneasler and one or two other ones like Annihilate, Blaziken, and there's one or two other ones you could argue. But like, I think that's the main reason why. Just not really that good. Could be really good, I just think that the problem with Falinks is just its stats are just really mid. Like, unless you have an Omni boost, it really doesn't do anything. Even then, it's not really the greatest. There's literally no reason worth using Falinks over literally like Sneasler. If you want a fighting type, use Annihilate or Sneasler. There you go. Verdict is in. That is what pretty much it is. So, I don't know. The rest of the team's okay. Kind of more of a mid team. I think the main thing I never brought the most was the Magmar. I think I only brought it like a handful of times. Kind of situational, depending on what you're really going against. Another thing too is the Baxcalibur doesn't really hit the hardest. You gotta really be using your moves and having them land super effective hits, or like landing constant like 5 times to get KOs. Either the EV spreads are really weird. I'm not sure on the EV spread if it's. I never looked at the EVs, but either the EV spread's fucked up or the Baxcalibur just really weak for some reason. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of times where like the Baxcalibur just really didn't do enough damage or missed on a lot of KOs. Yeah, that was just really unlucky, maybe. I don't know. The rest of the team is okay. I think if this team would be a million times better, though, if he just got rid of the Falinks and threw something else on this team entirely. I think it's actually bad enough to where it's actually kind of holding this team back, if I'm being real with you guys. So, if you guys want a fun team around Falinks to give it a try, by all means, use this team. Rental in the corner. This team does not have a pace, but like I said, if this team does have a pace, when I do upload it, I'll add it to the description down below. If you guys want to use a team, feel free to. Kind of more of a mid-mon at the very best, so it's not really bad, but it's not great either. It takes a lot to make it work. You have to have a really good matchup to actually make it work and stuff, so I just don't think it's that good. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know how you guys do with the team if you guys decide to use it. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.